Newcastle Fans TV. Hi everyone, how are you doing? It's Rich. So I've just got back in the UK, hence the reason why this video is out late. But we're just going to run you through my player ratings from Saturday night, and I want to know what you lot rate the lads in the comments down there below. So let's crack on with it. Let's begin with the goalkeeper, Martin DUBRAVKA. Again, another dominating display. You know, he controls that box. He's a talker. He comes out for crosses. Couldn't do much about the goal. So for me, DUBRAVKA gets an 8. HAYDEN, much improved. You know, his performances have dipped slightly off. It sounds critical because he's been the worst of the good bunch, if that makes sense, from our back four. But HAYDEN absolutely dominated all Brighton. I mean, all Brighton didn't have much luck in for me. HAYDEN was outstanding. I'm going to give HAYDEN a 9. Coming across JAMAAL, LASCELLES, you know, he was booked earlier on the game for that altercation where Harry Maguire should have gone when he raised his hands against Dwight GAYLE. But apart from that, a stellar performance from the captain. JAMAAL, LASCELLES, absolutely fantastic. Dealt with Jamie Vardy pretty well. I know Vardy got his goal, but for me, LASCELLES gets a 9. Lejeune alongside him, another great display, but for me, he was at fault. He wasn't marking Vardy. Now, that may sound a little bit that I'm picking on him, but for me, again, another outstanding display. Apart from that, brings the ball out, can ping it. Lejeune gets an 8. Paul Dummett, again, you know, Mahrez were a little bit worried about him at the beginning of the game, but I thought he dealt with him absolutely fantastic. There was claims, was it a penalty, was it not a penalty? Some fans say yes, majority of say no, but for Paul Dummett, another great display, 9. Matt Ritchie, another workhorse performance again from Ritchie. You know, his form has upped recently as well. It's amazing how many players' form arises when the team play well, and he's another one. So Matt Ritchie again worked tirelessly on that flank. He was coming over to the left, to the right during the game as well. So mixture. Matt Ritchie for me gets an 8. Mo Diame, again another Boston display. You know, we're seeing Isaac Hayden come on in the 81st minute for him, but again Diame and his partnership with Shelvey is absolutely fantastic. So Diame gets a 9 for me. JONJO Shelvey got his first ever Premier League goal for Newcastle. Yes, we know he got 4 in the league and the Championship last season, but this was his first one in the Premier League. Again, Gareth Southgate surely must be looking at Shelvey's performances of late. He's got to be an outside bet, and he's got to be looked at least in that squad for England. Got his goal. For me, he gets a 9. Absolutely fantastic. Kennedy going forward, brilliant. You know, back on form, touching it, fantastic. You know, he was a real threat. A little bit concerned he didn't last the full night. He's only managed to make 1 full 90 appearance. Atto came on for him later on, and just after the hour mark. But again, Kennedy worked really hard. Keeps the ball, can beat a player. Again, Kennedy gets a 9. Ayoze Perez got his goal. Absolutely fantastic. You know, the jokes are going around. It's not the first time that I've lobbed Schmeichel. And Perez, he took the goal really well outside the boot over Schmeichel. Schmeichel probably make the decision for him, but you know, he worked tirelessly. And it was nice to see Perez now get 2 and 2. And Perez, for me, is going to get a 9. Dwight GAYLE ran the channels. Didn't score, unfortunately. However, you know, he's in the team to make them runs to help the midfielders. So for me, Dwight GAYLE is going to get an 8, worked tirelessly hard. Let's quickly run on the substitute. Atsu, you know, come on, as I touched upon just after the hour. 7, you know, he was a threat, but he didn't have enough time for impact because Leicester were trying to come on to us more when Atsu come on. Joselu, you know, he was brought on to hold the ball up. I'm going to give him a 7. Coming off him, Isaac Hayden, he was just there to show the defence. Again, going to give him a 7. Everybody scores high here because of an absolutely fantastic performance for Newcastle, in particular that first hour. And if we come on and out of Rafa Benitez's tactics, again, it was the same 11. And I think you've just got to go with that. Will that change with Arsenal coming up with Slimani? Maybe for GAYLE, that's the only one I could possibly change. But for me, I wouldn't change it. Maybe Slimani only. But Rafa's tactics, I'm going to give him a 10. Set up fantastically. I thought we'd play on the counter, but completely surprised me. Went out full guns blazing. You know, we went out and attacked them, which was nice to see. You know, surprising. And he's got them spot on. Yes, we conceded late on, but you know, we've got them 2 goals, and we're sitting 10th in the Premier League. And overall this season, you know, Rafa Benitez, what would you guys rate Rafa so far this season? I bet you score him high, sitting 10th in the league. It's absolutely fantastic. Everybody scores high. Maybe I'm probably be a little bit favourable on some players, but you know, it's a fantastic win. You kind of get what a win that is. Lifting Newcastle, our form's unreal at the minute. Let us know what you think on the comments down there below. Have a good night. See you. Ta-da. Bye-bye.